What is up, my nerd nation? My name is X Millhouser. You guys can just call me Mike. And today we're going to be talking all about the VGAs, all on story time. So guys, let's go and get started. Samuel L. Jackson hosted the show this year, and it was amazing what he did. All the awesome video game stuff he was in and stuff like that. So let's talk about that first. So Samuel L. Jackson was in a lot of things. It started all with basically the future of gaming. So he walked in there, he's like, "I'm Samuel L. Jackson from the future." And basically handed everybody at the VGAs a disc. They put it in and it started the VGAs. It started out with that. Then he was in The Walking Dead, the game. He cut off someone's leg in that one. He was in Halo 4. He was basically arguing on the little, virtual hologram thing. He was arguing on that, made everyone back up, take over the ship type thing. Then he was in Angry Birds Star Wars. That was funny. That was awesome, actually. He was in Dishonored. He was in Minecraft. And he killed Captain Sparkles. I can't believe that happened. But then he was in Black Ops 2. And in the Black Ops 2 one, basically in the campaign when everybody's arguing, he walked in with a minigun and just murdered everyone's brains. So guys, that's Samuel L. Jackson. He hosted the show. It was a pretty awesome show. But let's get right into the show and what I thought was awesome. So first of all, the character of the year. Who won character of the year, you guys might ask? Claptrap won, and I'm going to say I was most likely thinking he would win because he's an awesomely funny character in Borderlands 2. I love that game. It was awesome, and I think it was funny when he won because he was in a tuxedo and he was like doing awesome stuff, and he was doing like the wave, and then he was doing the worm on the floor. It was sweet, and I thought that was awesome. That's a cool way they did that. So guys, that was the character of the year. It goes to Claptrap. And then the next thing was basically they did a bunch of like premiere trailers, and the first one was Dark Souls 2. So guys, it's an awesome live action. To me, it looks like a live actionly beast game. It looks a lot like Skyrim. That's the only way I can say in a way to you guys. Dark Souls 1 came out and it was awesome, and the premiere of Dark Souls 2 looks amazing, guys. So guys, the next thing was the best action adventure. Assassin's Creed 3, Darksiders 2, Dishonored, or Sleeping Dogs. So guys, the winner was Dishonored. Now, that doesn't surprise me at all because Sleeping Dogs did not sell well at all. Isn't really any good games other than that. Assassin's Creed 3, I saw winning, but it's a great big franchise, and I just thought, what could be better? Dishonored. Dishonored was an amazing game, and I'm glad it won, and I just want to say congratulations to them over there. Best independent game was next. You guys are like, what's an independent game? You guys know things made by independent people. So Dust, Fez, Journey, Mark of the Ninja, and everybody knows which one would have won that one because Journey was up for the Game of the Year award. So obviously Journey won that one for the best PS3 genre and basically the most original score. So they won those two as well. So guys, the next thing was the Gears of War Judgment. It's a new Gears of War, guys, and basically it's 30 days after the world ends, or basically it was taken over, and that game looks freaking badass. It's so cool and so awesome. It's a nice Gears of War's add-on game, and it's sweet. I love it, and I cannot wait for that game. It's going to be awesomely beast. So guys, the next thing what happened was Tomb Raider. Tomb Raider, awesome. It was amazing. She was smoking hot in this one. She was awesome, a new character, a new voice, and all that kind of stuff. She was a babe, and she just was the sexiest person I've ever seen. And she actually talked to us not us, but I guess us nerds at the VGAs, and it was pretty sweet. So Tomb Raider, guys, it looks sweet, and I can't wait for that game. I don't know if I'll play it, but I just think it looks amazing. The graphics were awesome and everything like that. Next one is the Game of the Year. Decade style, so the Decade Game of the Year. And the Decade Game of the Year nominees were Red Dead Redemption, Half-Life 2, Portal 2, Bioshock, Zelda, Mass Effect, Batman, Wii Sports, World of Warcraft. And guys, the winner was the one I wanted to win, Half-Life 2. So Half-Life 2 was an amazingly long game, and it was so much fun. I loved playing that game. It was so interactive. It was so long. It's so futuristic for the time span that came in Half-Life 2. So I can't wait till Half-Life 3. If they ever make one, Valve, make a Half-Life 3. It's an amazing game, and it's just so awesome. The next thing is Halo 4 downloadable episodes. Spartan Ops. So Spartan Ops is basically, guys, DLC for Halo. and it's an add-on to stories. So Spartan Ops is going to be sweet, and if you guys are big Halo 4 fans, Spartan Ops are the things for you guys to get. The next thing is BioShock Infinite. This game is beast, and that's going to be the Let's Play I'm going to do actually after Far Cry 3. It's going to be taking place in 1912. It's gonna, the main character is Book DeWitt. Basically, guys, Book DeWitt is an awesomely character. Just like in all the other BioShocks, you need someone just to look up to, like Drake from Uncharted. He's someone that you're going to be looking up to, like, dude, this is BioShock. This is who this should be. Book DeWitt. So, guys, and basically the whole thing of the game is to rescue Elizabeth out of the world of BioShock. And BioShock's going to be sweet, and I cannot wait for the awesome game of BioShock when it comes out next year. February-ish is my best guess of when it's going to be coming out. But that game looks amazing, and I cannot wait for that game to actually come out. And then the last but not least thing was the Game of the Year award. Now I want to talk about these games a little bit with you guys and say what I think of them, basically. But guys, Assassin's Creed 3, Mass Effect 3, The Walking Dead, or Journey. Now if you guys watched the VGA, you already know who won, obviously. But guys, Dishonored is one of the games, actually, so I forgot to mention that one. But Dishonored was an amazing game, and a lot of people loved it, and I thought it was a great way to bring out the experience. I thought it was more like a BioShock, then it was more like a Fallout, BioShock kind of a game feel to me. So BioShock and, you know, all those kind of games are great games, and they're like combined into one game, Dishonored. So guys, that was Dishonored, and then there's the Assassin's Creed 3, the awesome sequel to Assassin's Creed 2, obviously. And it was amazing. It took place in the Revolutionary War, and basically everybody that plays it says they loved it. I actually watched a lot of people play it. I didn't actually put my hands on it and play it, but I thought it looked amazing, and the combat and all that kind of stuff looks sweet, so wouldn't be surprised if that game actually won. But guys, Mass Effect 3, I didn't see any gameplay or much of Mass Effect because I'm not a big Mass Effect fan, but Mass Effect 3 was a nomination. Walking Dead, oh my gosh, I watched this game. I watched actually PewDiePie played this game on YouTube, and basically he made it so interactively inspirational. I loved it. The storyline was great, and I would be amazed if it won. It wins. And basically Journey, the awesome game from nowhere, actually is up for the Game of the Year, but has great artists and great community all in it, so that's why it's being nominated. And the winner was The Walking Dead, obviously. And I have to say, this game has the best storyline ever. I mean, it's more of a point-and-click game more than like an FPS RPG or something like that, but it's sweet. And if you guys are looking for a fun story, a fun, meaningful story, a story that might make you cry or something in the end, it will make you tear up in the end. It's a very sad ending to The Walking Dead, but basically, The Walking Dead won the Game of the Year, and it's like $25. I mean, that's a cheap game for the Game of the Year. You'd expect some giant game like Dishonored or Mass Effect 3 or Assassin's Creed to win, but it didn't. They picked The Walking Dead. And guys, that's gonna conclude the VGAs, and the VGAs were amazing. The scenes, the experience, I watched it all live on my computer via Spike TV, and a lot of people were there, like Syndicate, Team Martin, you know, Toby, all those people were there. Just, it was sweet, and I loved it so much. I mean, I was going through Twitter, looking at people's live feeds over Twitter and that kind of stuff. All the scenes, the bands that played, like Linkin Park at the end, the giant floating penis. Was that a penis in the background at the end of the VGAs? I just want to know. Does anybody know? I just thought it was cool, and not the penis, but the VGAs were cool. But I was wondering what that was at the end of the VGAs. Was that a giant floating penis at the band, you know? If anybody watched the end of the VGAs, you would know what I'm talking about. I have no idea. But guys, the VGAs had so many interactive things that you could do. I mean, you couldn't really interact with the screen, but I felt like I was there when I was watching it on TV. I wasn't really there, obviously, but I felt like I was interactive. But guys, this gameplay is coming to an end. This episode of Storytime was all about the VGAs. My name is X Millhouse. I hope you guys enjoyed this video today. If you did, make sure you smack that like button. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace.